Welcome to me and you outside. I'm running traps this morning. You've seen me in the previous video set a couple of coyote sets, trying to thin them down a little bit because they're rampant over here on the farm. We do a lot of deer hunting, and every coyote that's out there probably in his life experience is killing 2 to 6, who knows, Bambi, little baby deer. And I've got a coyote right here. You see him right there jumping around. We'll get up there and get a little closer to him here in just a minute, because he is shook up now. He's a pretty one too. That's what you call a really pretty coyote here in Missouri. A lot of them are really dark colored, but he's kind of pretty. He's a beautiful coyote, actually. Nice. He's trying with all his might to get out of there, because he's never been this close to a human being. And he just held in place. He's a young coyote, probably, I'm not sure he's this spring's. He might be this spring's coyote. But he would grow up to be a big coyote, which would, in turn, be an animal that would like to kill a lot of deer. Now, this is the set here I told you about. This is the outside corner right here. Remember I told you that corner comes up here, and the timber goes along to an inside corner, comes up here to this outside corner, and then goes all the way up this direction here. And this is where I set the dirt hole set. Remember, I used the auger and made this set with that auger. But I'm going to take care of this cow. I'm going to reset this trap. I'll show you how I do that. It's kind of a different situation to reset a trap where you've caught a cow, because it has this big catch circle right here. So everything's different now. The set, the way I do it, and everything will be different. And I'll show you that here in just a second. Appreciate you watching. All right, I'm going to set this trap back where I caught this cow. It's a pretty good sized female. She's not huge, but she's a good size. I like catching the females because you got to thin them out a little bit. That's where she was caught, right there on that foot right there, which isn't broke whatsoever. It didn't break her foot or nothing. The reason for that is I use offset jaws, which a lot of coyote trappers do. So these jaws don't pinch all the way closed. See that right there? It don't pinch all the way shut. Usually keeps it from breaking their foot, which is a good thing. So I'll reset this. I'll get it going here, and I'll come back and show you what it's going to look like. All right, this set is complete. Now, this is the catch circle right here. This big circle right here, okay? Since he was staked down, or she was staked down, she couldn't go anywhere. She's standing right here. But I got a big catch circle right here. This really stinks to high heaven like a coyote. So I don't need a lot of scent here. All I did was put a piece of rabbit down in there, and a rabbit head, actually, for bait. Because a lot of coyotes are going to come here and check this out. Sometimes they're suspicious of all this. And sometimes I've caught as many as, I don't know, 7 or 8 coyotes in the very same set. So you sure can do it. Like I say, this is the catch circle. Got all my tracks in here to kind of smoosh them around. That's a pretty good set right there. There'll be another one standing there the next day or two. Maybe tonight in the morning. We'll see. All right, I have put out another set here. I have an audience. They wanted to come up here and see what I was doing. Check them out. Look at them, they're coming. Still coming across the field. Trying to figure out what I'm up to. Anyways, I'm here in another corner, and I put out a set. I'm going to target a bobcat with this set. Now, I can still catch a coyote here. I can catch coon, possum. You can catch anything in this set. I'll catch another dirt hole set. But what I've done different, I put rabbit down in there. A piece of rabbit in that hole. Got my trap set right there, okay? I've got stuff on around the edges here that'll discourage him from coming in this way. Hopefully he'll come in this way, the bobcat will. He'll walk soft and he'll walk slow and careful. But if he steps on that pan, which is about right there, I got him, okay? He'll be standing here the next morning. So now what I got to do, I got to hang something up to kind of attract him this direction. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this flagging tape right here. It's just red, it's just orange flagging tape. I'm going to hang it on the end of this limb, which is pretty close to this set right here. I'm gonna let it hang down about, just about 3.5, 4 feet off the ground, 4 feet maybe. And what a bobcat will do is he'll come from possibly down that direction, running this fence row up through here. And he'll see that flag waving in the breeze, and he'll come over here to see what it is. They hunt by sight. Same thing here. If he comes up this way and gets in this corner, anywhere in this corner and sees this flag, he will come over here just to see what that is. And once he's over here, he'll get a smell of the things that I'm going to put here. If it's a bobcat gland lure, of course the rabbit itself, and then hopefully he'll go check it out. Again, I can catch anything with this set. Coyote, bobcat, fox. I mean, this set will catch anything, but I'm trying to get a bobcat here. I think there's 2 or 3 of them hanging out right in this area. So we'll see what happens. Remember I told you guys on a previous video where I set these traps that the coyotes, if they got a chance, they would take this skull with them. That skull is gone. It was sitting right here, right there, and it is gone. I talked to the farmer, he didn't take it, so the coyotes took it. So I'm going to redo this set. I'm going to leave it here. I also got a deer that stepped right there. He almost threw that trap, and a deer will do that sometime. They'll throw your trap, or they'll get their foot in it, but they just pull right out. It's not a big deal. It just irritates you because you come up here and they jack your setup, so you have to redo everything. I'm going to redo that. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with it. All right, I'm in a little bit of a boneyard here. I knew it was out here. I'm looking for a particular bone. This is a pretty good one right here. Might use that one there. We'll see. Or a big one here, which is the pelvic of a cow. That's awful big, but I had one of those one year, caught 7 coyotes around the same bone. Big one like that. I'm just not sure I want to use a big one for this situation here. There's another pretty good one right there. I'll probably use that one right there. But I'll take this other little one with me because I might use it somewhere else. All right. Get back up there. I'll reset this set with a new bone. All right. This is the same set that had the deer skull at it, and I'm going to pull this trap up. I've got to redo it because there's some cooler weather coming at night, and if you don't have good dry dirt in your set, it's going to freeze. It's going to get down the upper 20s, and that's enough to freeze your set. So all I'm doing is pulling this trap. I'm going to reseat it. It's still ready to go. Get some dirt packed in around the jaws pretty good. Now I'm going to use a lot of dry dirt right here in order to alleviate the fact that this trap will freeze. And this will do it right here. It's dry dirt. I'll put a little covering of the original back over it, but just a little sliver of it. Maybe enough just to cover this dry dirt. Because that, as you can see, that set looks kind of funny. And they'll dig it. They've already dug at this set once. The coyotes did. They dug at it. They didn't get to the pan. Sometimes they'll dig at your set, and that'll get them caught. They will get caught digging at your set because they dig at it. And their paw hits that pan, and boom, before they can get it out of the way, they're gone. They got them. All right, now again, we're just trying this different this time. I don't know. This bone may be gone tomorrow too. You can't tell that about it. Them rascals. I'll put some coyote urine on that bone right there. Again, I put my gloves on like this when I'm handling all this urine and stuff. We'll put some on this underneath side right here. Flip it over and Put a little right here. Okay, that's enough. That coyote urine is expensive. I'm gonna put some of this lure right here. It's just a gland lure, but they like a little bit of a different smell on there than just the urine. But I don't like to put much more than that because stuff that down in there real good. You can get too much scent of your set, and it makes coyotes shy away from it. I'm telling you, they are so finicky. You just can't believe how finicky they are. Okay. I'm gonna get up out of here, leave that set be. Hopefully that would get a coyote. Move this back just a little bit, a little too close. Okay. I do appreciate you watching this video. Had a good time out here. I've got more traps to set eventually. I've got, as you've seen, I put the bobcat set out. So now I have 3 foothold sets out and 3 cable restraints out. I only had 2 sets out last night for coyotes and caught 1. So that's pretty good odds, 50% right there. Anybody would take that in trapping, as usually it's not even that good. So I'm happy about that. So I've got 3 good ones, 3 good working sets out right now. In the next day or 2 or 3 or whatever, I should catch more coyotes. And we'll show that just as we go. I know it's a little bit redundant, but it's what happens out here in trap world. You just keep doing the same thing over and over, and hopefully you keep catching coyotes. If you don't, you change your tactics like you would with anything else, but we'll see what happens. Appreciate you watching me and you outside. Wherever you're at in this whole world, have a good morning, good day, good night. There's another video, folks, coming. I guarantee it is coming right around the corner.